fuck is up, gamers? It's your boy the Goose, and we are here for episode number 38 of Ace Attorney Chronicles. In the last episode, we were talking to Mrs. Virgil, and now we need to keep doing that. I don't feel well at all, by the way. I haven't eaten anything, and I'm not going to eat anything for the rest of the day, because I ate so much yesterday that I ate for today yesterday.
So, to the matter of your husband's disappearance. When did you realize he was missing?
Please try not to laugh. It was yesterday.
I'm sorry, yesterday?
That really is recent, laughably so.
The truth is, my husband does at times have occasion to spend the night away for his work. It's not at all out of the ordinary for him not to return home at night, but this is different. For him not to make any contact for a whole day, that has certainly never happened before. Oh, my dear Daly, whatever can have happened?
My dear Mrs. Virgil, please, calm yourself. Now then, have you contacted the police?
Why, naturally, but sadly, they refuse to listen to my pleas as my husband has only been missing for one day. I was asked to wait patiently at home.
In truth, Mrs. Vigil, I concur with the police. However, let us not be hasty. I see no reason why we should not engage my deductive powers to track your husband down anyway.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes.
And furthermore, let me assure you, a chance to solve the greatest problem known to man for another month has no bearing on my decision. I seek only to put a sweet smile on another Londoner's face. That's really all there is to it.
You have my eternal gratitude. I shall pay any sum you care to mention.
You seek only to put this sweet's rent in your landlady's purse. That's all there is to it. Okay.
Thank you for everything you've shared with us, Mrs. Vigil. I believe I have all the information I need to begin my investigation.
Oh, please report to me soon with good news, sir.
Fear not, madam. In a day or two, I shall be contacting you with a heartening report, I'm quite sure.
So soon? Oh, how splendid, Mr. Sholmes.
Good news should be delivered early, I always say. If you'd be so kind as to leave the photograph of your husband in my possession. Thank you. Now allow me to show you the door.
I can't thank you enough, Mr. Sholmes. You've been simply marvelous.
Sweet. Oh, for the Vigil case to appear, you have to go through the dialogues in the Lord Chief's office first. That explains why that was first.
You know, I think it's every time, Hurley. But how do you come out with such nonsense? Good news in a day or two, are you sure?
I can't be sure, of course, but then I didn't swear on it. I merely gave the woman some hope. I hope to be able to give her good news, one might say. After all, the rent must be paid by the end of day tomorrow. If by that time I've successfully located Mr. Vigil, we shall be mutually relieved. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Norohodo?
Don't look at me with those pleading eyes. He's gonna be dead and...
Well, my dear fellow, did you hear the details of the case?
Yes, my hearing's surprisingly good, actually.
Excellent! And what did you make of it?
She's gonna be dead and he's still gonna ask for money. Well, I was surprised to learn where her husband worked. At Barclay Prison, I mean.
Ah, so you noted that.
Of course, especially with the mention of Lowgate Cemetery.
Lowgate Cemetery is at the rear of Barclay Prison, so it was renowned amongst us students at the university for being haunted by the ghosts of condemned convicts.
Barclay Prison is where that notorious man was incarcerated.
The professor.
And now a warder from the prison is mysteriously disappeared, it would seem.
It's all very peculiar.
Indeed. But nothing you can't handle, I'm quite certain, Mr. Norohodo. Sorry? Run along to the prison and see what you can glean. Would you? It's the prison governor you want. No doubt the man is equally worried.
But aren't you going to go yourself?
Surely you needn't ask. I can't possibly be seen out with his hair!
Just shave it off, man. But didn't you go to Lime Street with that hair?
That was a quite different matter. So I leave it in your capable hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm rather busy.
I guess we don't have a case right now until he dies. Of course you are. Okay, so what it says is it says to go to the prison governor's office. And then he's racist. And then you have to go somewhere else. Barclay Prison is on the outskirts of London, backing onto a lonely burial ground. Its 4 high outer walls loomed quietly before us in the fog. Having requested a meeting, we were shown to the governor's office in the watchtower. Jesus! Why does he have that big-ass bird in that tiny-ass cage? They had to, like, scoop the cage around his big-ass fucking head. Oh my god.
This place is full of hardened criminals. I cannot remember the last time a civilian was down here. Who did I want to talk to with him, mate? But to me?
Jesus!
You can know who I am. I'm the governor, Barry Caden,
Oh, yes, it's a pleasure. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo, a defense lawyer.
And an Easterner, I see. Does that mean?
Yes, I'm a visiting student of law from the Empire of Japan.
Japan? It is that Japan?
Yes?
Well, there's no many of your kind here, laddie. Maybe you should join a prison next door, eh?
I didn't notice another prison next door, sir.
Anyway, we came to ask you some...
I don't like to be so direct, but I've no intention of speaking with the like of you suspicious-looking Easterners. Now get over here!
So as soon as he finds out we're from Japan, he reacts like this. That surely means...
I think it's because of the professor case.
You think so too? No, you don't get to... No, you don't get to do that. He's being, like, blatantly racist. What the fuck? 10 years ago, Genshi Nasogi, also known as the Professor, was incarcerated at this prison. And then, after his execution, he apparently re-emerged from his grave in the cemetery behind the prison.
I might have known! You're sniffing around about the case, aren't you? You're agents, eh? Part of the Professor's great whip, no doubt.
No, not at all. We're just...
Get over here, for I'll punch your lights out!
We're going! Clearly the ghost of that killer still haunts this place. We're not going to get anywhere here, unless we can somehow prove to this man there's nothing suspicious about us.
Governor Caden,
What are you thinking, Miss Susato?
I feel sure that name came up in conversation recently somewhere. I was wondering if whoever mentioned him might have some ideas to help us.
I'm like butchering her voice, but whatever. Come to think of it, I have the same feeling. It did come up. The fact that they let you stay here instead of just pushing you out is crazy. So then you need to go to the hotel. And we need to examine Dad. That's Professor Mikotoba over there. Oh, hello, you two. I was just taking a moment to catch up on the world now that I'm unpacked. But where's Judge Jigoku? Yes, he's not the relaxing sort. He's taken himself off to pay his respects to all the legal bigwigs.
Having only just arrived in the country today? Goodness, he is full of energy.
Professor, you mentioned something before about how you'd known the prison governor at Barclay Prison? Oh, Governor Caden, you mean? So it is the same man.
Father, we must speak with the governor. But he refused to talk to us. He said we were suspicious Easterners.
Well, I'm sure if I accompanied you, it would be a very different story. Oh, would you? That would be wonderful if you have time now. Sadly, as you can see, I'm very busy at the moment. Busy drinking coffee on a comfortable settee? No, I have rather a lot to prepare for tomorrow, you know. Oh, so sorry, I didn't say that out loud, did I? You Mikotobas are alarmingly good at reading people's thoughts.
Or could it be that you Naruhodos are alarmingly bad at hiding your thoughts?
Let's not fall out now. I have an idea. writing some shit in there. You call my daughter a suspicious Easterner again? I'll punch your lights out. Fucking bitch. Professor Mikotoba. What's he writing on that piece of paper? Here's a letter of introduction for you. Hopefully when he sees my name, he'll change his tune. Ah, thank you. I wanna read that. Good luck then. Yeah, I'm reading that shit right now. Okay, so let me read it, if it lets me. Professor Mikotoba has wonderful handwriting, doesn't he? This dark-suited young man is not in the least bit untrustworthy. Is it just me, or does that make me sound extremely untrustworthy?
I do wish he'd at least call you a nice young man.
Really not sure that would help. Wow. What the fuck? And we're gonna go back, and that's gonna work, by the way, is what that says. So we go back to the governor's office. Sense. If you just cast your eyes over this, Governor Caden.
Well, listen, you cannot pull the wool over my eyes, you good-for-nothing Japanese student. Mikotoba. That young chap from the forensic laboratory, that Mikotoba.
Yes, exactly, him.
Oh dear, perhaps I should have said something sooner. I'm Eugene Mikotoba's daughter, Susato.
Jeez! You made do that? And you did everything to make it out of all?
I do apologize.
Aye, well, you best take a seat then. Can I offer you a cup of tea, perhaps? And don't forget to try one of these wee handcuff biscuits.
Okay, that actually sounds fucking delicious. I want some handcuff biscuits. Your father's influence is nothing short of amazing. I should make that, actually. Hold on. Let me write that shit down. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, that should handle most of it.
I'm barely regretting not announcing who I was from the outset now.
So then, what can I do for you, Ed?
Well, we're currently investigating a case.
It's one of your warders, you see. He's gone missing.
Missing?
That's right. It's surely been reported to you as well, being the prison governor.
I'm not hearing nothing of the sort. There's no missing persons in my prison.
Oh!
But how can that be?
It's Mr. Daily Vigil, your chief warder.
Vigil?
That's right. His wife came to us and asked us to investigate his disappearance. Let's skip the part about him only going missing yesterday for now. Clearly that means something to him.
Would you be so kind as to tell us what you know, sir?
Aye, of course.
Okay, so we need to talk to him about Chief Warder Vigil. We understand that Mr. Vigil is the Chief Warder here at the prison.
Aye, that he was. Some sense of responsibility and dedication to the job, no doubt about it. He was a fine warder.
Sorry, did you say was?
Aye, he don't work here no more. He left the job.
Oh my!
When was this exactly?
That's a question. Where was it about? It cannot have been much less than 10 years ago now.
What?! 10 years ago? He stopped working here 10 years ago?
Aye, as I'm on it. You can. I've not heard the fella's name in all that time. That's a worry if he's gone missing, though.
But Mrs. Vigil made no mention of it.
I think perhaps, Mr. Naruhodo, that his wife simply doesn't know. I think she's unaware he no longer works here.
That's so crazy to me. That's actually insane. Governor Caden, can you tell us what happened? Why did Mr. Vigil give up his job here?
That's important, is it?
Yes, I believe it may be.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruto?
I can't help but wondering, given that it was 10 years ago, which is exactly when the professor was being held at this prison. Yeah, what in the actual fuck is happening here?
So Mr. Vigil actually resigned from the position of Chief Warder 10 years ago, you're telling us? What happened to make him leave the job?
In actual fact, he did not leave the job willingly. He had no choice in the matter.
You mean he was dismissed? So he got fired and didn't tell the wife, found a way to make money, and he just never said anything.
It was after a particular walk.
Sorry, a walk.
Aye, that's all we're forward in there. A walk to the gallows.
An execution!
It's the job of the chief warder to prepare the gallows tree and oversee any executions, see? Only, Vigil did something unthinkable on that last walk he was manning.
What did he do?
I'm sorry, but I cannot reveal that information. But I can tell you that it's very rare for a chief warder to be relieved of his post.
But why wouldn't Mrs. Vigil know about it? She appears to be under the impression her husband still works here.
I wouldn't get anything about that, I'm afraid.
Can you perhaps answer one more question about the circumstances of his dismissal?
And what would that be?
The lax execution that Mr. Vigil was responsible for overseeing. Was it by any chance the professor's?
My thoughts exactly.
I'm sorry, I really am, but I'm at no liberty to answer that.
I see.
Yeah, that's a yes.
My father came to Britain all those years ago in order to study forensic medicine.
What a fucking plot twist, or plot shift.
But you seem to have been well acquainted.
The day room, the prison, and the cemetery have a lot to do with one another. After all, they need fresh corpses for forensic research, you can?
Yes, I can imagine.
The advancement of medical science isn't always particularly palatable.
Your father worked in a laboratory just on the far side of the gravesite. In the basement of St. Sinners. It's still in use today.
St. Sinners, that's come up before, I'm sure.
Yes, that's right. We've been there.
Oh yeah.
Meet the Tiber and I have used to ride a carriage together and negotiate terms.
For more fresh material, I suppose.
Aye, and we used to sit in here for hours and gab on about the section and all sorts. As it takes me back. Over a pot of tea and a plate of cuff biscuits, of course.
How charming.
He was a good fellow, your father. Reliable and dead set on his work. But I'm afraid I'll never understand you Japanese.
Because of Genshin Isogi, I suppose.
Well, I cannot tell you anything else.
Thank you so much for your time, Governor.
Aye, one moment before you're away.
Oh my, I didn't even notice the fucking hatchet. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure I'm here somewhere. Ah, found it. Yeah, take this as a wee souvenir if you visit to the prison.
What is it?
That's Vigil's dismissal notice. It's 10 years old now, of course.
Oh my, are you sure?
Ah, it's no trouble at all. It's now the original, mind.
Thank you very much, Governor Caden.
Well, in return, get the fuck out of my office. Yeah, do me a favor and never come back here. That case is closed.
What a fucking gun, too. Jesus.
Well, I think we ought to return to Baker Street for the time being.
Yes, I agree. We need to report back to Mr. Sholmes what we found about Mr. Vigil. Yeah, holy shit. What will he tell Mrs. Vigil, I wonder? Your husband's been dead for 10 years! Ah! Alright, so back to Sholmes' suite. It seems like we're making progress. 1st November, Sholmes' suite. We're back!
Hello, you two! Oh, hello, you two! I thought you'd be back before long, so I baked some scones for us all. Ah, so that's what the... Greetings, my dear fellows! You returned a good deal sooner than I was anticipating. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Say nothing! Your thoughts are written all over your faces in any case. It turns out that it may have been advisable to test my hair color restoration tonic before application. Oh my. Pray tell me, what of our water friend? Have you garnished some new information? Oh, yes, something very surprising in fact. Though it's not a patch on your hair, to be honest.
It most certainly isn't, but so we discovered that... Sholmes! Drop everything, Sholmes! This is more important!
Gina?
I can't out of my navy! What's happened?
Clearly a very grave matter indeed. For Miss Lestrade made no mention of my hair whatsoever.
It's the boss!
What do you mean, Inspector Gregson? Oh. Oh!
The boss he's dead!
What?! What?!
His body shot with a pistol!
Oh my god! I didn't read ahead! I didn't. Oh! What?!
But Inspector Gregson!
He was murdered!
No, not Gregsy.
Come in, my dear girl. Tell us the whole story.
Oh my god! No way! Are you serious, Gina? Inspector Gregson was... He was really shot?
I don't know much about what happened myself yet. I'm still there, investigating the scene.
Where did this take place?
A little rented room in a building full of flats on Fresno Street.
The outskirts of town, nowhere near his home. He was perhaps investigating a case then.
The thing is, no one at the yard knows nothing about no case around there. Oh, how strange. The boss was so good to me. I know I ain't up to much yet, but one day I was gonna show him. I was gonna show him I'd become the proper detective. Oh, Ginny.
Oh my god. Who was it? So who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is?
I got him already. Already?
They've caught the shooter so soon?
A witness reported something was going on, and the boys got straight out there to take care of him. What awful person did this? Oh, I still can't believe it myself. Gina.
Ah! The Reaper! Wait a minute! You don't mean they've arrested Lord Van Zeeks for it?
That's right! That Reaper bloke's gone and shot the boss!
No! Lord Van Zeeks? What? The only time I don't read ahead and it's fucking bombshells. I was sitting here hoping that everyone in the case was going to be interesting, and oh my god.
Are you quite sure, Miss Lestrade? It's Barak von Six the police have arrested. I saw him with my own eyes in the other room at the yard. I don't believe it. Well, there were witnesses, and they're saying it was him. So you mean there were actually multiple witnesses? They had a gunshot, apparently, and when I got to the scene, there was only the boss and that raping bloke in the room.
But there's no way Lord Van Zeeks would have taken Gregson's life. I just don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Oh my god.
Thank you for informing us, Miss Lestrade. This really is most terrible news. I'm dreadfully sorry. What are you saying sorry for? You didn't do nothing. Well, anyway, I'm taking a cab over to the scene now. Please come in all as soon as you can. You've got to help.
Oh, Gina! Oh!
The detectives look to appear wherever some sinister plot has unfolded. Little wonder we all look haggard. Sometimes these things are almost too much for the nerves.
Mr. Sholmes.
What use is there in being a great detective if I fail to see something like this coming, How can I let this happen to Gregson? To Gregson! Mr. Naruhodo, I shall leave at once to begin my investigations.
Of course, yes, we will too.
It would be helpful if you could talk to Mr. Reaper and see what you can glean. Well, I'm sure you were intending to do so anyway. Until later, then.
Oh, shit. Inspector Gregson dead and Lord Van Zeeks arrested.
Bruno, Susie! I've called you a hansom. It's waiting outside.
Thanks, Iris. Shall we go, Miss Susato?
Yes!
I guess we just fucking... I guess we go. I guess we literally just go. So we go to prison, then. Is where we go first. Is what it's saying. There he is. Lord Van Zeeks behind bars.
So it's true. He really was arrested.
He's sitting with his back to the wall, reading something. I don't think he's noticed us. Lord Van Zeeks!
Fancy meeting you here. The last place on Earth I'd like to be, with the last person on Earth I'd like to see.
I couldn't very well not come. We heard what happened, that you... Inspector Gregson was...
Go home. This has nothing to do with you.
But...
Forgive me, Lord Van Zeeks, but I must disagree. Inspector Gregson was very helpful to us on a number of occasions. We're indebted to him. At the very least, we owe it to him to find out the truth about his death. You must help us with our investigations, please! There's really nothing I can tell you.
What were you just reading at the back of the cell there? Was it something related to the case?
This. The Yard isn't quite so cavalier with its information as to share case details with the suspect. This is a letter from an old acquaintance. Oh, who might that be? Someone you know as it happens. Albert Harebrain.
Of course, yes. I keep forgetting they went to the same university.
And I would like to read my correspondence in peace, so let's get this over with, shall we? What is it you want to know?
Strange. I mean, let's face it, Lord Van Zeeks never minces his words. But they seem to have less bite than usual somehow. We're gonna do this in the next episode, but oh my god. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, man, I really hope this case is good, because normally, like, the second to last case is a bunch of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like the last case is some crazy shit, but like, you know, this fourth case, whatever it may be, third, fourth, whatever the one before the last one is always some bullshit. This is crazy. So Gregson's dead, and Van Zeeks is the... So is Kazuma gonna prosecute? Is it a different prosecutor? I don't know. It's crazy. The first time I don't read ahead is like the one time it's some real crazy shit. That's wild. For now, though, I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode, we'll continue this. Bye-bye!